It's a satire.
It's a satire.
I do that a lot. I think it's funny, but I'm the only one that, you know.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I tell my wife every day how hilarious I am. I'm funny. I'm telling you, I'm funny.
San Francisco Forever t-shirt. I do shit like that. Like tongue in cheek or something.
Human poop landmines.
What?
Human poop landmines is all I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a free needle jab as you walk into the restaurant too. Wonderful.
Because Brian's here, I think we should go over some head and arm triangles because he's really good at that. So we'll just drill a little passing drill to get to side control or north-south. And then we'll focus on, you know that you need to settle into a position, but finishing the north-south trick and head and arm. If that sounds all right, unless you want to drill anything else. And then if we're going to go over some light stuff, that's sort of show. I figured because you were here, I've been working on him to do some stand-up to different takedowns to where it's a comfortable fundamental takedown. But I've got
cool. Whatever you
well,
want.
I know, and I'm giving you the guidelines here.
I know.
So as soon as he passes, we're trying to get him to do a takedown to side control. And we've been doing that for the last couple of weeks, but we're going to focus on your especially was a good head-on triangle and or the north-south triangle. So we're just going to go to the finish line and I'm going to feel it. And then I'm going to show you on him. And then he's going to show you how he does it. And then we're just going to drill. So I'm going to get the side control. How do we get here? Boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of ways you can get here, but I just want you to understand the finish here. So I didn't drop my shoulder either. But what you're doing is my hip is coming down here, trying to isolate your arm as high as possible. Your defense is going to answer the phone, which you can do in a lot of different ways. All I'm trying to do is push your hand, because you can answer the phone here. If you don't shove that thing, the hand like this on the cheek or the jaw or the eye socket, all I need to do is move that hand up and that elbow comes up.
Okay.
Sometimes delayed speed will do this. We'll do all kinds of weird things that they want to try to do this. But we try to prevent collapsing this shoulder, so to speak. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get this arm and work on isolating this arm. The finishing is relaxing this arm, elbow down. I'm not get in this fumbling position. I want to get your hands below your nipples. Yeah, so right, that's what below your nipples. Your defense is going to keep this up here, so I'm trying to get my shoulder and chest onto your chest. Let's say you fail at blocking this. I'm going to get my hand under here, and I'm going to get my shoulder under here. And what I'm trying to do is, as I'm trying to drop my shoulder into your jaw, under your chin, I'm trying to rotate my ribs into your head and face. Your defense is put your chin into my ribs. You're going to suck the sweat out of this rap start, and that's your only defense, because it's coming under my jaw. So with all that being said, knowing what you need to do to prevent it, I need to keep this hand down and I'm going to come up to the side. You can put my shoulders to the ground and I'm pushing it. That's what it feels like. I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay.
And then Brian's going to show you how he does it, which is, his focus is like so controlled. But all I'm doing is, however I get this hand and arm isolated, trying to get that elbow up. He's going to do a good job of keeping it down, but for this purpose, we see it.
Dude, I'm telling you, you are something special. I figured to pry my elbow. Come on. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so I want you to see how I'm trying to draw his shoulder to his ear, and I'm trying to get my elbow down the mat from wrist to elbow. I'm trying to really push his head up. I'm going palm down, I'm going palm to palm. And I'm getting my toes up, my hip is making contact with his hip. The only touch is my toes, and my one of my bells are just dropping through his neck and my wrist. My elbows are first, so I don't get this. Otherwise, for some reason that's too hard, I go here. He's going to be uncomfortable here. I know he doesn't like this, but I'm going to try to get him to drop that elbow below his nipple. And look, I'm already hooking his head, and I'm coming in like this. I'm almost carrying it like a rolled up rug. And I'm using my lat to push his cheek to his left. And I'm looking at my feet. Right now I'm on my thighs, and I'm pushing this right hand down. I'm going to lift up and just start cranking this way. I'm trying to compress this part of his arm. I watch what he does, because he doesn't come out side control really well.
So, this, right? A lot of times, I'm here,
Yeah.
and I'm like this, right? And then everybody, I think you can really try. So then I slide down, you want to block that elbow, right? So you can get back
Yeah.
there, right? So it's the same thing, I'm just saying, showing you a common thing that I do. A lot of times my setups come from the threat. And it makes you, see, for me to push your elbow, you don't want me to, like, it's a fight, it's a battle, it's straight against straight, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of what I do is I give you the, you don't like that, you that for it.
Gotcha.
And now I just say, I just want this elbow, so can't get down, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then I just do this too. And then it's on the palm. This is real, right?
And you're still blocking too.
Yeah. So listen, there's an out on this. There's an out. And like a Sam Brown, like I did this to Sam, he's gonna get out. You walk away and you bridge and there's an out, right? Like there's an out. So when you can finish this just like you did, right? I like to be on my toes and drive into it.
Yeah.
Okay? Right? And you gotta get this shoulder to here. This is how I do it, right? There's different finishes. Some people like to really bring the arm in tight this way and try to pull the elbow in against the carotid.
Yeah, that's great.
And really it's whatever it takes. There's some different finishes. This is just a brutal choke, and it's very effective. Here's the deal though, if you want to seal your opponent down, you can also give yourself in a half guard. Okay? So now, and then look, you wide out base here, you're in a half guard, and that takes away an escape that he does have. Okay? And now you drop your hips down. And look, here's what you do. You drive, the idea is to take your, is it my bicep or?
It's like the bicep deltoid, front of the deltoid.
Right, so you look, I'm holding it here. But look, I drive, I use my head and I push my head
Gotcha.
like this.
Okay.
You feel that?
It's different, and I'm not saying you're gonna find one person.
Sure.
His way, my chest is big, my hips are big, his cheek, even though he was talking, his cheek is walking my chest up right in my face. I can't do
Yeah.
my.
If you go too long, too low, they can push. He can grab his own fist and push it against me like that, right?
I gotta swim up, but he's not gonna do that one.
So one of the things you do that I do is I actually a lot of pressure right here in the side of the wrist, and then I push up, I push. Now take that hand and do the fist and try to. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's rough. And I like to do this half guard one because this is big look. And you can walk away, and then make it like an anaconda.
Yeah.
Right? So there's some people say you walk away, other people are like you walk your hip and you like the Saturday Night Live and push your hips to the mat. You don't ever touch the mat, right? But you're like, it's all bad.
It's all bad. All that weight on his neck.
You come try it. You want to do it against me?
Oh, yeah.
That's fine, you're already perfect.
Okay. So you got this. Come over.
Get your head on the other side.
He was gripping his neck.
Oh
Oh, I see, it's fine, you get there, right?
Okay.
A lot of times guys will turn away from you and be on their side. Okay, now you gotta go out on your toes and lower your hips. Okay, and drive and push your head against his and drive into him. Is your palms down? Palms down. Now squeeze towards your chest. No. Palms, this one's up. There you go. Like that.
Right hand down the back.
And now squeeze, pull your chest and drive into him. You want drop your hips, push your with your head.
There it is.
Yeah. Did you feel that?
I felt the difference.
Did you
as soon
feel
as I
that?
had.
All right,
So
so
drop their hips, you were less likely to get sweat too.
Yeah.
yeah, if your hips are high, there's a roll there. So here, my hip to you real quick. Let me see if I can't think of that sand ground thing. It's like it's really tricky. So let's see when you put what it was I think I'm gonna have to ask you, okay? But I think it's like you move your head, right? You're like, no, do your thing, you're right. And then it's like let's see. Just finish it.
It's probably a gear roll. Because it's making room. It's making room.
I should. There's this, it's like,
He doesn't like to sit
there's a weird thing that happens.
He probably does this. This feels like a.
Is there a
Feels like a sandwall.
Is there a bridge? Is there a big bridge?
I can't do it, but what I do is I overlook my leg.
Yeah, that's good too.
But I
That's
couldn't,
a good defense.
I couldn't bridge here because you're blocking my shoulder. I'm not worried
I'm
about
gonna have to ask you next
I'm not worried
time.
about the escape, so he works and just controls.
Sylvia showed that escape. And then Sam Brown just started hitting me with it. And then Sylvia was like, here's how guys stop that escape. Because they go back, what they do, they go back in the half.
Yeah.
And I think he's elevating the hips too. Like you're saying, you probably get elevated and then bridge.
It ends up being,
So from here, we'll try to put up.
there's something. Yeah, I don't know. I will ask him. I'll get a refresher on that. But anyway, the whole point was another finish is to do the half guard that walks their hips down so they,
And you can see.
Yeah.
right? That was the
Yeah, you can't do it. So, and then I
Try to get a head and arm triangle on him, and he'll talk you through what you're feeling on his shoulder.
Yeah, this is no good. I once you're here, this is ugly. This is ugly. Oh, geez. Okay, so no, you gotta get your chest down. Okay, get up on your toes, get your hips down, palms down, squeeze, and push your head, and squeeze, pull it. You gotta like pull this towards your chest. Pull it. Right, pull to your chest.
Relax your arm, but don't let go of your hands.
Okay.
Flip your grips.
This needs to be calmed down.
Yeah.
That's right. I feel constricted.
There you go, that's good.
And yeah, you can get that crank, but I want you to collapse on your front of your shoulder down to this wrist there.
Pull. That's it. It's that squeeze, you squeeze all these muscles, and that's the thing.
Yeah. And I know
In a lot of ways, it's similar to, the idea is similar to the rear naked, where so many guys, the real choke comes from putting the chin in the crook of the ear.
right.
The blade.
In that space.
And then the blade here, and my bicep and pincher quads.
So it's not a pop in the
Right.
hand, it's not a constriction.
Yeah.
And so then, you, right?
Yeah.
You feel that? So it's this, it's a constriction choke.
He's
Yeah,
not
everything
pulling
is
it
dark.
out. He's not popping your head up. He's making that space.
Right.
Right, and so then, but here's what I wanted to tell you with parallel, is that it's this, you feel that? It's not, it's this, it's not, it's like that.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing here, but when you go to finish it, you squeeze it all.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Down here, hips.
Oh, what's the mat?
That's the force there.
That's the force to bring that hand like over.
That's it, that's good, that's go to sleep choke.
So what
You did that really good, well done.
So when we're here, if we have our hand down, it makes it better, easier to do this. When we start doing this, you have a tendency to lift.
Yeah.
Which he can do that in a way he does it, but he lifts and he makes it smaller. But I want you to see him try to make this smaller.
That's better, see, he's using his weight and he's driving his shoulder in his
How
lap.
do you do this?
Right? So I'm focusing on squeeze, but honestly, his technique is better because his shoulder, he has his weight on his elbow and then he's like, it's his weight's on it, and then he's using his shoulder, right? He's using his torque, he's torquing, rubbing his, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's technically better.
They both work, do them both.
So I like to use a squeeze, like, right? So it's honestly what gets you to tap.
Sure.
And so a lot of it has to do with what your opponent's doing. A couple of like let's try to last a little longer, like grabbing your own leg,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Making a fist and pushing, kind of create space.
Yeah.
Right, so some things to help go against that block. And all it is it's not even a counter, it's a block.
It's buying time to scramble. You're trying to use scramble. All it does for me against him, it buys time to submit.
Yeah.
He's got such great control. I'm already stuck.
Does it buy you time too, so you can get your hips moving?
So,
Maybe,
in a more equal
maybe, and like, look, there's that, and it's not me. It's not me, because I'm too old, too fat, too stiff, right? Right? But like, look, they'll be blocking, I mean, they'll somehow kick you in, right? I don't, right? Or like, they'll just, and it's just like, it's
Yeah.
tough, they're tough, they'll do the block, they'll grab an arm, right? They'll hook over and get your hip, if they got really long legs, you know? And they'll get this head down. There. So look, it's everybody fights, but that's not, I would never rather be like, oh, I finally got here so I can do my special escape. That's like,
This is over here. I'll show you one escape that you can do against another person. Before you start getting that hand in hand, what I want you to think is you're trying to keep this shoulder out.
Yeah.
You can answer the phone, but a lot of people answer the phone, put their hand here. But what a skill practitioner does is use their left hand. So use your left hand, just push my hand to where my fingers are going.
Yeah.
Get that front off arm, right?
Yeah.
So what I was thinking is, like I said, you know your job, like my job. It's only my time to make. They could be changed, I'm using the frame of my skeleton. I go to my cheekbone. I knew my eye socket, I gave myself a black eye.
if I can't do any of that stuff, then you don't have your head positioned just right, I'm gonna need to, like this time, I need to come up and over. That avoids this, so that's when I can start turning into you or turning away from you. But if I have this trap and you're using maybe your neck and your jaw and your ear trapped and collapsed his elbow, it doesn't matter what anything is. So I want you to think, if you want to control my elbow as much as you can, you see how now you got your elbow on the mat, now your shoulder's driving into your elbow, now I'm going to do is roll. What did you feel? I created space, right?
Yeah, well, you're able to rotate along your side.
So, you need to control that elbow and not lose it. Once you start doing rotation, settle back and control.
Okay.
If you feel like you're going to lose it, you shouldn't lose it. Or not.
Okay. Yeah.
And make sure that hand's coming
The
down.
further it goes away from your chest, the right, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
So one of the focuses you wanna be doing is trying to pull all your hands and leave all your weights on your elbow and pulling, so you drive your elbow forward and you're trying to pull this in.
Okay.
Make sure your palm is down. Drop your hip, get your hips straight. You're at an angle. You're like almost, yes, there you go. Drop your weight, you gotta drop your weight. There you go. Pull that stuff in, pull it to your chest. There you go. So don't have your hips turned this way. You want to be actually this way with your hips down. There you go.
Planking. Planking and pulling. Ready for more?
Yes.
Sorry, now you're going high. I would go a little lower. What I do by high is you're going too high. I want you to bring your body down.
Yeah. Let's take chest and the ribs.
Now, his ribs were right here, which is offended. He wasn't even cognizant. He was just, his shoulders were in my armpit, right? I want you to give him more significance with that cheek.
Okay.
Look at where the nape of his neck is on my tricep.
Yeah.
I can't move that anywhere.
So I'm not
I was
sitting
thinking
down,
about-
I'm not going to chest.
Yeah. But your hips are lower than your head.
It comes right away.
Look, I'm going like that. I'm going like that.
And you're just learning, right? You've seen this show before, but you're just starting to fine tune it.
Yeah.
And again, I do want you to get submission, but you're not getting submission without control. He's got control.
That's settling.
He's got so much control all the way through there. I'm like, fuck, I don't even try to run my hands in that. Because the moment he gets here, anything I do, he's already used.
Get crushing.
Yeah. And I'm not giving up, I'm just trying to walk.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
No, so,
Yeah. So, north, south, look, the thing is I've been against the guys that north, south, is their game.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they're like, they'll have your head like this, and it is fast. They like, it's just fast, right? So it's just like, fast. So you can like having the head, and it's fast. And here's what you do, when you do that, you wanna make sure you track the chin. If they turn the chin to your armpit, you can't get it. And that's the defense
So
of
like
like,
smear across their face.
and you try.
my chin,
So one thing is like, that I try to, and I'll get caught, I try to anticipate, listen, it is fast and brutal and tough. Right, so you have to expect that once your opponent gets the side control, like this here, okay? Like you come, as soon as like here, you're gonna go here. Now I don't have his chin, okay? Like it's right at my rib, but it's like, what do you feel his chin in my side? Yeah, see that's a problem.
Yeah.
So I do not try to get the choke and do all your stuff while his chin is, you see his chin?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a waste of all your energy and might. Okay, so that's, so you can, so then, here's the deal. If they're here, I try to, look, as soon as I'm gonna go for it, I try to block it with my try to block with my side, right? To trap the chin. So as I'm gonna go for it, at the same time as I release and go for it, I push. Like look, I'm doing this.
There's no space for this chest of lunches.
Yeah.
You lift up with that arm, just move that arm over.
Okay?
You're not able to move your chin.
And now this fight is to try to buck or push or shove my head or any of those things to try to get his chin back in. And now I've lost it. Right? So to trap that, now you drop your chest all the way down. Right? You drop all the way down. So it's a little counterintuitive to what I normally do. Right? But you gotta work that chin deep. Right there. Right? Do you feel that now, Mike? So look where I'm at. I'm completely flat on the ground.
Yeah.
And then also to get this tight, you push yourself away a little bit. Right? So you're looking, you're sagging against that.
If you're slinking into it, not just dropping into it, you're like,
And you're like, so your arms here, and then one of the things you can do is hold your hand, right? And help push your body back a little bit. You're just kind of making that tight underneath the chin. Okay? And then you can finish it one-handed. And especially in the knee, you can grab a lapel,
yeah.
right? And then you can use it and push the shoulder, right? So you can push the shoulder, and then, but once you're in your real thing, right, you can make a grip, that grip, yes. And now you do the same thing. That's what I do. I use my side to push, and I pull this. So I use my side to push and I pull this way, right? I pull this way and push, but I'm sagging there tight. So I've seen guys do it where they're up higher. You know, like they put their high chest to chest, right? And I can never get that for some reason. Like I don't know why. It's everybody develops their own.
Lengthen your arms.
I don't know. Like it's like hit the guy down here.
Yeah.
But listen, every time that I do, I always sag down against it, right?
Mike's getting a longer neck.
I think what he's doing is definitely separating the neck from the torso.
Yeah, that's the idea.
And you can see on that, so it's not much surprise.
So that's how I do it, right? That works for me. But again, there's like little subtlety details that you can finish it right? In like little subtlety, you can finish it in different ways.
The problem is you can't feel where his jaw is until it's too late. And then you have to see the rest of the time adjust it.
Yeah.
So like he's saying, here, this tight, boom.
I'm playing this game with all my knees so that I'm trying not to lift my chest, I'm just bringing my hands.
See, I'm telling you what, as soon as you feel an instant of him going away from, or this, or they'll move off the head and do that, what's the thing where you grab the shoulder? You come, like you're gonna do, like, they come over here and just grab the shoulder like in your arm bars. Like crap, right, like crap. Right, and now he just, yeah. Oh, it's like, you're scratching at the second. I have to do this, I have to get my pin. Like this one, this goes here, okay, and you bridge, and you just, you gotta get back to the body. If you don't see the chin, you're gonna die. Okay, go ahead, Mike. So how do you feel, how do I want to feel?
Yeah, so what I do here is, it's counter, they say to stay off your knees, but on this one I slink down, so that my thighs sit down. But look, I'm trying to get almost, to get his neck to turn.
Yeah.
And right now, there's a little gap between my elbow and his neck. I'm trying to walk this over, and push this down. As I push this down, I start to palm, and I pull my hand up.
Yeah. So you push your shoulder, arm down, you
Yeah.
just stay with your.
As I'm slinking down and rotating, I elevate so that my weight is almost pushing here, but I'm really pushing here so that I come under his chin. Because if I get on his chin, I'm just basically going to push his chin here, he's going to be blocking each other.
Yeah.
It's such a subtle thing, you just have to rub it out. You're not going to be able to know it.
This is when you get into the position and all, right? You want to be walking, either pushing the shoulder, pushing with like wrapping your wrist and pushing right where it gets the hip, right to help push you back, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you're ready for the finish, it's this one. It's like this. It's like this. It's this grip, and then you push right. And it's a
Chest is coming down.
you're pushing against. You're doing like this kind of
Yeah.
cross, right?
Yeah, so you can do it, I'll do vehicle grip, you're gonna feel it.
No,
We're doing north south.
We're doing that.
So you're going from the cycle, take a cycle.
From the side.
Just have my head.
I want you to put your chest on his chest.
Okay.
And now you're gonna think of using your side to block my chin. As you bring your head, no, it's not underneath. As you rotate this arm, you'll tuck your elbow around my head, like this.
And drop this.
Stop this, yes. That's.
It's like a sprawl.
Okay, now get your north south, go north
Now,
south.
just you elevation, I want you to slink your hips.
Oh yeah, slink.
Okay, so the idea is you want no, there you go. You want that under my chin.
That, pushing his jaw away. You can push his elbow down, or you can push his wrist down, or his shoulder down.
Yeah, now finish it.
Get your head down, and I want you to grab your hand. Now you get your thighs off. Active.
Push.
There you go. So,
I found the squeeze here, but you want to put here.
lay down and feel it.
Yeah.
You gotta feel it.
Here we are here, right? So I have your chin, right? And sometimes the important thing really is getting deep into the, look, just feel how I make the adjustments, right? Feel how I make the adjustments.
Yeah.
Right? It's extending your head. I'm really getting them around your neck. Right? I don't want, see, there's too much, you feel that? No, that won't work. So what I'm doing, look, I'm doing this. You see? I'm pushing right to get that. And now look, when I finish it, feel my side. I want you to pay attention to my rib cage.
Okay.
Right? You were doing this and it finished it. But I want you to look at the rib cage.
Yeah.
So it is a crank. Fuck that, it's a submission. And rotate.
Big rotation.
You're gonna tap the one wrist.
There you go.
So slink. Here.
Stick your chest to chest. Your hips gonna be slithering down. I've seen you turn the chin.
Yeah. Because I wasn't fast enough.
No, it's not fast, it's about being tight.
That's it.
That's it.
You block it with your rib cage and your
All
head.
right.
You push his wrist or his elbow. And you push his shoulder. Now I want you to walk your hips.
That's brutal.
That was nice.
I feel that.
Once you get this, you feel like you sunk in, then you want to start hip walking your hip this. So you're gonna be down in this position, and then
And listen, a guy like your life role, they're going to be fighting, they're going to be pulling, they're going to be blocking, they're going to try to keep you from getting squeezed. Listen, don't burn all your energy. Settle. So go back now. So here I am, and I got this, right? And so here's the important thing, even if I don't have this deep, and I just have my thumb, right? The thing is to have my rib cage tight against your cheek and face and chin.
Yeah.
Right? So just give me a little resistance. Like, if you don't want me to finish it, right? So I'm holding, so look, so I got my thumb, like I'm just holding your head, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure I secure it and then I start working it till my elbows all the way under. It wasn't before, it was too high. Then you're blocking my shoulder, right? So look, I'm holding it. Right, I'm trying to maintain the position, and I'm really trying to get that chin tight. That face, right, I'm really trying to work this in, and then all of a sudden, my elbow comes down. Right, and so,
Yeah.
okay, I go back, right? I get back here. Okay, see, look what I'm doing, I'm adjusting. I'm doing this back and forth. I cinch that up against the elbow. I can probably get it here if I really wanted to.
I feel like the slinking too.
So it's like
it gives me the idea like, oh, I'm getting space. Oh, I'm getting space.
it's just getting really tight, so it's a pure neck around the neck.
Yeah.
Feels awful. And the guy thrashes and jumps and butts, and the idea is to just keep that tight. Okay, and down, look, just this part of your hand, this part here,
Yeah.
right here, get that on the back of my neck. Okay? So now, see, this is loose.
Yeah.
It's loose, but I'm holding it. No, just keep it there.
Okay.
I'm holding it. Focus on getting this against my cheek so I can get my chin. So you're making sure your side does not get free my chin. So I duck a little bit.
yes.
Pull it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you know, push my shoulder.
Very turn push the shoulder down.
I'm gonna go sleep. That was good. That was good technique.
So this is the subtlety of finishing it, it's all from the base posture.
Yeah.
Real quick, you get the mount. Get the mount,
Oh, yeah, this is
So this is not, you know, the head on yourself. This is how it sets up from the.
So I'm gonna do, I like this submission. And this is what everybody does, they try to command that no reach. No, if I have it here, you'll reach out. Right? So, I can get it out, I'll do it this way, right? Or the other one, I'll have it here, and you reach up to try to block like that. Okay, this happens a lot. So I'll block. So you can get it from now, but I'm just telling you, I'm in now, and I want to finish it. This is the north south. This is the
Yeah, I think I'm
right. Okay. So look, I don't want to be too low, and I don't want to be too high. I'm against the tricep, right? And then I'll go in half. And then I'm pushing.
So is that so you can push your hips back farther?
And then I'm pushing into it.
So you can just have everything from side control to belly down. And then if you bail on any of that for some reason, I want to do this. Or if you're going to stop, go back to side control.
So you're here, right? Yeah. And he blocks it, you know. And now look, the first thing too, is I'll actually, instead of trying to hold this where I can turn his chin, I'll actually loosen my arm up so I can really slide I'll put my chest on the mat, right? And I'm blocking his face. So look, my arm isn't tight. I loosen my arm so that I can put my chest to the mat and block his head turning.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing, is to block that head turning. And if I'm holding this here, he can't turn away from me. He can't turn away from me. He turns into me, right? So this is a fight. He turns into me and bridges into me. But then when he does that, I can tighten it a little bit more. I can walk my arm in. And the whole time though, I'm focused on this pressure with my rib cage against his head.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make a guy have TMJ over that. There's a pressure against your jawbone.
Yeah.
Right? And then he's thrashing a little bit, right? But it's, you know, and then I come up, and Does that feel tight?
Oh, yeah.
So I personally focus on really trapping that head, and then cinching it, but here, cinching it down, cinching it, right?
Yeah. You just like
And using my side to pressure. It's almost like a twist. I almost do a twisting.
Yeah.
Twisting my side into it.
Ish.
Yeah. I appreciate it, because that's what I'm saying, like, it
Well,
adds on this, and it helps him hopefully refine what he's doing. Because
Yeah.
with your body type, and then break it down for you to understand, he's going, oh, this is what I do.
You get Tanner to show it to you. You get Sam to show it to you. They'll show you details that I don't do.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's better.
No.
And I would never say that mine's better. I'm just showing you what works for me, what I wind up doing.
Yeah.
Right? But there's variations in there. In all of those, there's variations to get to finish that might be quite a bit different than what I'm doing. But if you practice it, you will then, and you lose it, and you practice and you lose it, and you practice and you lose it, you know, and you start finding the path that works for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Just learning how to settle is really good for me. Okay, if I can gain that control and not get too excited, just be like, all right, put my weight on that.
And what I try to keep tight and take away space.
Keep tight, take away.
That's what I try to do. I try to keep tight and take away space.
Just like 3-minute rounds, you can take turns to go fast. shield, frame, regard, or shrimp. Tie elbows and knees when you can. He's gonna separate the elbows because he doesn't make every fucking.
Oh, there it was. Oh, you want snakes? Of course I want snakes. You live in these snakes. Oh, I can finally breathe. Oh, he wants me to, so he can get in tighter.
Oh.
Got 1 minute. Frame on him instead of that. Left hand on his body, on his face, on his shoulder. Posture up. Get that right elbow up, try to face him when you can. Frame against his hips, frame against his hips. Frame, bridge and shrimp. Fight for inside foot position. Elbows are low, elbows are low. Good job, Grace. Good job. Get a breather. So all that control, he was just
Yeah.
going like that, shoulder.
And just holding.
Yeah. All the way to him.
Oh, okay.
You can get it worked up. You can stay a little longer. Yeah, are you saying the same?
I'm staying till whenever.
What's your breath? Turn your chin, my ribs. There you go. See the difference?
Yeah.
Thank you. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Your chin,
Trying.
bump, 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 bump up, and try to get the chin back.
Well, I slid down.
Yeah, I said immediately, it's like, oh, just do this. And then I remembered, you're like, get that hand in there, so move your chin.
I see. I see. Thanks, bro. You watch.
Yeah.
Everything you felt in you, that's nothing to do with me. The beauty of that is he's always separating my knees and elbows.
I can see you going for the inside, even when maybe it doesn't look like the
And I'm
inside.
flat.
No, I'm gonna get in there.
There was a full minute I felt like I couldn't get this wrist up. But I know this one jumping.
I was thinking he'd be so focused on that he'd give me room for this. He was fighting this one.
Yeah.
I could tell his brain was focused on protecting this arm, even though that would seem to be what we were focused on. I was focused on it and he knew I was. Even though I had that one trapped,
Yeah.
it looked like the battle was against his right arm. The battle was for his left arm.
He never lost his base or his posture. Anytime he moved, he made it worse. He made everything smaller.
Yeah. Even when your hips got high, It was like,
He's
you
taking on.
couldn't move. You're like, oh my god, I'm just fighting
And
so
you-
hard.
and that's the beauty of it. I'm gonna get better. That's the moment I'm gonna get the fuck out.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
has
a-
elbows. He would not let me get his arm. One of the things I'm constantly focused on here is trying to separate the arms.
Yeah.
So I mentioned that when you were rolling the first. Bring those elbows in. Bring those elbows in. And even when he caught it, I was still trying.
Yeah.
Because he's really good.
Yeah.
So you can appreciate it. It's the same principles that we're going over both of us. Sure.
Yeah.
There's probably close to 10. You can roll again if you want.
Yep.
Okay. Keep going, it's just 3 minutes. Longest 3 minutes of the day. Good job, Brian. I know, it's hard to bridge against his frames and his control.
See how Brian controls the legs, his feet like a frog, and he's keeping
That's
the bottom guy's
learning.
body pinned.
As soon as you hear that, that's learning. Oh shoot!
I see my mistakes faster. Instead of what did
It's,
I
you
do?
know, it was a feel. It's feeling it. Feeling the mistake.
That choke sucks, but he's trying to get you to elevate your elbow so he can separate it. So you might have to eat that choke sometimes.
How do I have no strength?
Keep rotating, keep rotating, keep rotating. Head on the mat, head on the mat. Hide that elbow, pull that elbow if you, when you can, tap.
I already know where it's
Brutal,
Yeah.
brutal.
120.
being all hung up like that.
That's why when you get mounted, you never let your elbows get.
I say above the nipples if you can think of it that way. If you try, keep your elbows below that chest level. Don't lose the position. Slink into a mount, slink into a mount. Stay on top, get on top. Get on. Regard. Oh, that's all right. Keep the position, keep the top position. Back triangles, back takes. A little too late. Hand up to your fist, hand up to your face. Yep.
Hey, good work. That's good work. Good work. And good job. Yeah. One more. So just stop for 1 second. Listen, look at your knee.
Yeah.
You have to get that knee. You got to get that knee to the mat. To the mat. Bring it back up where we had it. Listen, do this. Yank your hips out and pull your knee. No, wrong leg. No, wrong leg.
Grab my neck with your left hand.
Slide your, do this, look at me, look at me. Your take your ass, just slide it.
Oh, yeah.
No, wrong leg.
Yes.
Yes, that. Sorry, keep going, I'll shut my mouth.
No, you did. I want her to see it too.
All right, still attacking. Are you?
You didn't know.
So you've seen the pathways to get there.
You're looking better.
You're moving, fluidity, and purpose.
You're looking better, bro, you're looking better. I can feel the difference too.
Nice.
You're improving. It's a fast curve, it's a fast curve.
Yeah, so what we worked on the last 2 weeks were stand up, but it was all chained to different positions. This week we're talking about control, settling stuff. You may have lost a couple of positions only because I was out timing you, but you recognize the situation. Like you said, you saw it. Brian said you felt it.
Yeah.
And I know semantics is got this into you were sensing it like that mountain bike ride, right?
Yeah.
River rafting or snowboarding. I'll just have clock if you need.
So I know we're all done, I just want to leave you with something, okay? As a strategy of where you want to get to. So come here, so you're in side control. The number one thing is if you're in a bad position, or even if you're not in a bad position, but listen, it's to stay, instead of just, listen, this is I think a mistake.
Yeah.
And it's natural, it's not, I shouldn't even use the word mistake, it's normal.
Yeah.
Everybody does it, okay? You want to get out, and so you use big body movements.
Right.
And so if I'm like, oh, I want to roll away from you, okay? I'm giving you opportunities to adjust around me and
Yeah.
catch me and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm wasting a lot of energy,
Right.
okay? As you evolve, so this is for, and listen, you don't have to like be a master at this instantly, because I told you.
Yeah.
I want it in your head, so as you progress, right, it's in your ear.
Yeah.
And it'll be there when you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Which is, make sure that you can stabilize the position and not have it get worse for you.
Right.
See, right now I'm not submitted. I can breathe.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not getting the arm lock.
Right.
Okay? I'm not mounted. You have side control.
Yeah.
I don't want it to get worse for me.
Right.
So I don't spend all my energy just thrashing to get out.
Yeah.
And bucking and bucking. And look, I'm blocked and I just keep, right? I don't want to do that. Okay? What I want to do is stabilize the position, okay? And get in a position where I can hold on and live.
Yeah.
And have energy.
Okay, and slowly, millimeter by millimeter, start working better. So now listen, you're here, you don't have my head.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're across my body here. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I don't let you get this arm back around my head. You want to get this. Okay, that's what you want, get back.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you put this arm on the other side, because that's one of the things you have to do is block the hip on the other side. Okay, this is still a problem.
Yeah.
Right? So, and this is better, it's better, but this is still a problem, right? So now you would want to get this back up around, right, like this. And you can go north, and listen, or you're going to do this here, put this on the hip, okay? And now go north-south. But see, now I'm blocking you with this arm, because that's powerful for you, right? Okay? So what I'm doing here is I want to make sure it doesn't get worse for me. Letting you go north-south. So here I am. I'm gonna squeeze this arm. I'm gonna hold this shoulder. I'm gonna put this forearm on your hip so you can't go north-south, right? Okay? And you can spend a lot of energy. You're gonna move me around. I'm not thrashing. You feel? Yes. I'm not thrashing. I'm making sure the position doesn't get worse. And now, look, did you feel yourself sliding down my body? I have constant pressure, right? Yeah. And then I can do a little bridge like that. Once I'm in the spot where I feel I have something, I can do a quick, brief little oopa or something, right? But it's there.
Yeah. That should channel somewhat shimmy north, shimmy down.
Yeah. Instead of constantly doing.
So I'm not just going that right, moving. I gave you space. I'm making sure I control the position.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get worse. Now that the role's reversed,
Yeah.
it's the same idea.
Right.
I make sure that I'm not going to look what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right? So I can't let you. I'm not going to let you get. And I'm keeping this hip locked so you can't hip escape. I'm keeping so you can't get a knee in. And you can spend all your energy, and you're moving both of us across the mat with your energy.
Yeah.
I give you a little pressure on your throat, right? I'm up higher.
Yeah.
Look, I slid up. So my position, millimeter by millimeter, slowly and incrementally, without losing the position.
Yeah.
Right? Until I'm ready to do something, right? And it's there, I can feel it. Look, I'm doing it. Now I'm underneath this elbow. Now I have this, look, I have the underhook. Do you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
I improved my position from where I was.
Yeah. You didn't like.
No effort. Making sure I stabilize where I'm at and I'm safe and it's not going to get worse for me.
Yeah.
It's what you focus on.
Yeah.
And then little by little, with a millimeter by millimeter, angles, leverage, distractions, right? Body angles, body pressure, separation, right? And underhook, improving the position until it's inevitable that you're right here.
That was the worst.
Right?
Oh my God.
It was inevitable.
Yeah.
It just happened. We were just here. We started neutral, but now we're here.
One thing led to another, and I was pregnant.
Right? So here, get my head. Get my head. Yeah, now listen. Here's what I gotta do. I gotta improve my position, but I can't thrash, and I gotta be safe, okay? And I gotta make sure that it doesn't get worse for me, which would be mount, or a head neck triangle, or get my elbows pried up here for an arm attack, okay? Or getting this arm killed up here. Oh, that's the worst. Okay? Now I'm in back down, look, it got worse. So now I'm like, look, I can't let it get any worse, and I got it slowly improved. Okay? So I get some pressure on you, okay? And now I gotta get this elbow back. Here's what you do, little bump. Now look, you don't go all out and dump your energy. And take the gas pedal and hit it on the, push it to the floor and do a neutral slam till you blow your engine. That's your cardio. You don't do that. You're safe, you don't let it get worse, and then you do a little brief, little bump. Watch this, what I'm gonna do. It's just a bump. I'm not trying to do anything amazing, except give me enough room to get this elbow back. Watch.
Yeah.
And now I have this here.
And then I gotta fight to get that.
Okay, and then I do something, I'm really pushing. Okay, now listen, I'm gonna tell you something. You're too high.
Yeah.
Okay, your hips are too high and this here.
Shift your
is-
chest
is
down.
Is too over my shoulder. Look.
Shift your chest down to his ribs,
right? That happened.
to his left
Yeah, you
rib.
just exploited that tiny little.
Yes, there you go.
That's
now,
it.
Now listen, I've got to keep this elbow here. Once you get underneath it, right? Okay. Now what I got to do is get this go with this underhook. Okay, I can do a few things. I can, do this, right? Okay, I can do this. I can push here. Okay, I can do this. And now, when I'm ready, I'm going to bridge and touch the mat with this hand. And then get this elbow here. Do you see?
Yeah.
And then I touch, and then as I do this, I try to get my elbow to touch my knee. Do you see I'm better now? But it was not all my energy thrashing to get out. Right? I don't want this. This is terrible. Okay? So if I feel you're too high, I can go one way, go a little higher, and I might not roll you, but my idea is now, I'm gonna bump you this way so your brain thinks, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna touch the mat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go, and now look, I push this hip and scooch my hips.
Yeah.
Okay? And now, as I bring this, and I'm trying to work this elbow, the whole time I'm trying to work this elbow back in. You see? This is no good, dude, this is no good. That's no good, it's no good. That's no good. Okay? So wherever we're at, sit down. I'm in your butterfly.
It's 10 after,
Okay?
Jason.
I'm not going to just jump and try to hold myself all over your butterflies, right? I'm not going to let it get worse. I'm fighting for inside control, okay? Do you see?
Yeah.
And I'm not burning all my energy.
Totally. You're
I
just
have
sitting
inside
down.
control.
Yeah.
I'm controlling the inside. What are you doing, bro?
Do something, Jason.
I feel the butterfly. Slowly, I'm not slowly. And you gave me your, oh, I thought I had it. I do have it. Okay, it's 10 after.
Yeah. So rolling with a